Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Welcome to Sesanga Family Business. The chicken talk again. Let's go to the video at Sesanga Mix Farm. At Sesanga Mix Farm in Nakashongola, this is what we do. I promised you in the other episode 12 that I'm gonna show you the types of battery cages. Those are the types you see in the video. Ezo zibaita type 6 battery cages non-zeko type battery eno wansi gye mulaba eriko ebijijirako nga bwejja byebyo mukalaba wansi ye wetwejja the type A. Then eri ababuri type B. Aho ke mulaba ka video akaze awo ye packaging ngeri China bansindikidde video bamaze bipakinga. Webito kwebira box ogenda kuraba ka video akaddako webira munda packed webijja ne bituuka e Mombasa ne bituuka e Uganda. Bukimanyi nti ebintu bya Uganda ebyagulika litya mu constitution ya Uganda ebintu byagulika gya tebisasula musolo era etitwasasula musolo netuyisaawo ebintu byaffe bulungi nnyo era bwekito bwekikolebwa. Ebintu bya farm n'ebyagulika tebisasula musolo bwekito bwekikolebwa osobola okweyipuutingira keegi ezizo nezikutuukako. Let's go back to types of cages. Those are the two. Those are the ones I'm gonna talk about. There are many more, but those are the ones I'm gonna concentrate on because the one down, that's what I know. That's the one you see in the video, rolling when my worker is trying to feed the chickens. Now, that's the one I know. This one, that's the one I need. But I'm not yet there. But I pray that I get financially more and more stable so that I can afford that because it needs specialized labor and structures which are specialized and the place which you're gonna put in, which is specialized with the ventilations and the conditions. And the electricity supply because for that it uses electricity. The one you see down the bit machine, that's the type H. Type H indicates system. That one, you don't even need a worker. It can do everything itself. It's automated. It can feed the chickens, produce water, and just monitor on your phone. Less labor is needed with that. Efficiency is really high than my type A. But with the chicken investment, you start small. This is a Sesanga family business. Sesanga Mix Farm is a small business. It's a small farming business. We started small, we're small, but we have projections for a bigger farms for more supply. Because right now, we're dealing with quality, not quantity. Due to the size of our farm, we can fraud our farm to give quality to quantity. No, now we are on quality. We are only booking an appointment for those people who are willing to eat quality eggs, quality chicken, quality goat meat. That's the type. Let's go back to the type. That's H1 down is type A. Modify it. Let's go to number 2. As you see on our screens, our topics number 2. Modify it. What did I mean by modify it? These stages are for outside countries. They are normally designed. There is no one which is designed like for Africa, like for Uganda. No, they are designed for conditions of Africa. They know they're gonna have electricity full time. They know they are gonna have basic needs and requirement for that cage to be efficient. Most conditions, those are the outside countries conditions they project on because they have the biggest market there. We less market, that's true. Then when those cages reach on our ground, we modify them to certain grounds because some of our leveling in our buildings, we have not leveled properly. Water is not gonna flow You need somebody who is technical to make the flow of water with levels because water is leveled. Level flow is leveled, is measured in that cages. The flow of water in the cages is technical. And water is paramount in chickens, as I've been explaining in the other episodes at our TikTok and our YouTube channel. Please come at Sesanga Mix Farm, order your chicken, book your manure, book your maize. Come and support somebody who is trying to change and bring quality food for our citizens, our people, our kids, and for better health and better mind. Come, follow, share to those who need to get the information that you can help and help and help. So helping one another is a blessing. Modify that cage to your ground, to your structure, to your location, to the climate condition you need to rape. You may even raise it up because maybe you are ori muchiseni, ori yamaziga jawansi, muchi musam. Cages zino suzi modifyinga, na inokuleta omuntu ali technical ajja ku farm, n'alaba wagenda giteeka, ne mu designinga, ne mukola plan wegenda okubeera, gyamu ku offices zaffe, book enamba yawo weri emengo, okole ki? Ofune cage ng'eri guaranteed original. Parking ogirabamu akavideo kafaawo, that's how it's packed. Ebikibuzi parking ange ebikaina era tufuna ebifaananyi. Webitone tukuga nti odayo eri bweti etuuse wano oba ogiraba real time ndi ku app yaffe y'abakasitoma abo abali members. Tulina abakasitoma ba members tebalaba ebintu real time. Ne delivery zaabwe eza bodaboda mbaziyita products zaabwe eziri ku mayumba gaabwe baziraba ku real time nti atuuse wano sikubya ku mulima nzija ndi wano mani ababoda balimba dakiika abiri ekugamba asatu app eba ekulaga dakiika abiri kasoma kukako message ezo ziba zijja. Parking yaffe webitone products zaffe zetujja China bwe zityo. Togula kyotategeera gyamu tukusomese tukuwe n'omulimi amani tukuwa assemblinga babituuze babikutereereze babyassemblinge otegere flow of water nipoze ezo bazitereeze enkoko kwe zinywera. You know what to do. Ezo the types of cages. Eri battery, eri HNOA. H eri itali more modified ngeri yeno nenga season H. Itali modified itali kubinuvima biyitamuza eri automated enoteri automated. The other one is automated electric. This one you see on my right is not automated. But the ones you see on the left, that's the one down we have at our Sesanga Mixed Farm. The one you see on my right, on my left up, that's the packaging when the cages are coming from China. That's how they are packed, and that's how you receive them in Mombasa, then move from Mombasa to your location after they are tax-free. Note that there are those also cages on the local market. If you don't wanna wait for the order to come, there are those which are on the local market, which are good and those which are substandard. There are those which are good, there are those which are in the middle, there are those which are bad. At the market, come consult, we are gonna tell you. The other shop, the other place has the good ones which are good quality. The other one is not good quality. The other shop has good drugs, the other one doesn't have. The other shop has good seeds, the other one doesn't have. Though that follow us on our episodes, we're gonna be telling you where to get the right products in Uganda at the local market in the areas we know. Companies we know. We sure tested their drugs without even them knowing. Hands-on, we have sprayed them, we have vaccinated their drugs. We insist we have them, we have everything detailed on camera with instructions because at our farm is a 24/7 our surveillance. Everything is detailed up. We're gonna show this drug and this drug did like this. This drug and this drug did like this. This drug and this drug did like this. This medicine did like this. This chemical did this. This didn't work, this did. As those ones who see in our maize stock, we're appreciating those companies which give us chemicals which are good, like in Zambia with their rocket is fantastic. Africa one at Container Village with their maize herbicide, the selective maize herbicide. Afri is good, it's wacky. More companies are that we have where we buy our maize. The KH500 from East African Seeds, the DKC 9089, we buy it as you buy. I'm gonna get the name of that shop. We have the receipts here. I'll check this and get it. We have those shops. We're gonna tell you most shops, different areas where you can get genuine products. Genuine products, not those products played in, where you will spread and get results. Those companies really value your money. That's why you're gonna also get these cages at the local market. There are those people who have good cages at the local market. Now let's see capacity of these eggs. Capacity of these cages. With the egg, I know it takes 120 bags. The one I have, the one you see in the video, at my farm, it takes 120 bags and each box takes 3. You can put in 4, but with my chickens I import from Turkey, no, because they're big. And you need room, you don't need to stress them. I put 3. That's the number. With the battery, the number of chicken increases, it depends. Some take 200, some take 300. It depends. That one is more advanced. That's where I need to be. But I'm still waiting for your support. Buy genuine products, quality feeds, quality eggs, quality chicken, quality goat's meat, goats which are raised on organic, chicken raised organically. Buy from us so that we can improve, expand and improve, make Uganda a food safe place. Now let's go to our costs of cages. Cages are expensive. This investment is expensive. Let me look at my order from China. I have my agent who works on my orders from China. I'm looking for my last orders. My last orders. Oh no, this is maize. This is maize. And my last orders from China for type A. Guys, I told you I know type A. Type A. No, transport. This is when I was making my first order, transport from the factory to where I'm gonna be shipping from. That was $280. You will multiply because I can't give you the exact Ugandan price because prices change and fluctuate with the dollar. Plus cargo cost of cargo from China to Uganda. That is $1,240. Total cost for those cages, which I'm not gonna tell you the number. I'm only telling you a small quotation. Total cost $1,520. That's our cage cost, but call the number to know if I get this man, how many cages do I get in that money and what capacity of birds will I be? You're gonna know the number because this is not one cage, because one cage is 120. This money is for a number of cages, but call that number, consult at the office, they're gonna tell you all the details about that. Cost of cages, I'm talking about type A. The one you see on my left down, the one you see in the video there, as you see chickens are in there. That's the one I'm talking about. That's type A. The other one, type H, the costs vary. Come to our offices, get to know the details, pictures. We shall visit your farm where you want the cages to be, advise you with our technical certified farm assistants and farming assistants, our tech engineers and our electricians, our irrigation people. They will help you handle all those details. Let's talk about why did we choose this type of cage. We chose this type of cage because of the initial capital or the initial investment you put in. I told you at Sesanga Mix Farm, we're a small family business. We started small. We even didn't start at this which you see. No, if you want, I'll share you those on my YouTube channel about the family talk on how we started our humble starting from zero to where we are now. Follow us on our new TikTok, our new YouTube podcast is coming out 2026. We are starting our family podcast, which is gonna be our new beginning and challenges and life of being a farmer. Now let's go to sourcing of those cages. We're talking about the why. That's the number 4. Why? Sourcing of type A is easy by that time at the market. I told you we have been 21 years with this laying chicken bats. With the chicken farming, it's been experience of 21 years. Those cages type A, by the time they were easy to source. That's why we chose type A, and the price they were cheaper as our initial investment and structures were. Spare parts are easy to access for those, and those who need spare parts right now, this century, spare parts are available. Come at our offices, book, by appointments, call the number you see below, book and get your spare parts. That picture below, when you look at it, you see that cage comes with all that, and it's listed down, it's written down. It's listed, water, drinkers, what, everything comes like that in the packages you saw. The spare parts are easy. Come to Sesanga Mix Farm. Our offices, you're gonna get good technicians who are gonna help you with assembling, disassembling, and device consultations. These type A and type H cages, battery cages, they are those which are galvanized and those which are not galvanized. With my type A is galvanized, my type A is galvanized. That's why I choose that, because by that time it was the cost I could afford. Galvanized, where what I mean by galvanized is doesn't rust even though water is on it. Because water is inevitable in chicken farming. Amazi okumanshuka. No kugenda buli wamu. Tasobola gewala bukulunda kw'enkoko. You choose the advising ukubundawo eziri galvanized. You choose the galvanized battery cages. Those type A, I chose it. I'm thinking about the why. And I chose type A. Another reason why I chose it because of the spacing and the location. Because my locations and size of my building, they are straight buildings in Ikarina or maybe a flat, I think I've bawo. Tati type A. Yari encoded and the distributable no kutambura no take our gugun that it is to a new that type H. So you're gonna size, location, space, to tuja farm you, then we see what are the grounds on your farm. Is A compatible or H? You may need H when A is compatible, and H is not already compatible with your structure if you have already made the structure. You need serious consultation when you come into chicken farming. Now, that would be all about cages, but for more information about cages, come to Sesanga Mix Farm at our offices, book, find out more on what you have to buy. Don't invest your money when you don't know where you're gonna invest in. At Sesanga Mix Farm, we hands-on. Time and buy our products. Quality is what we deal in with quantity. Quality, and you come at the office by booking and by appointments. Let's talk about the differences between those two cages. We're still at the why. Differences between those two cages, A and H. The differences and the comparisons between the two is gonna, first of all, the first point is gonna be at your farm. at your farm. What is the size of your farm? The location of your farm? The space you have? It's gonna differ the differences of which type of cage you're gonna use. Because H needs a different structure, R needs a different structure. That's the difference. All compulsions of profit, losses, cost. Guys, something expensive is more durable and is cost effective. Something which is cheap or something which comes very fast and looks too good in farming, that is a scam or that is something which is gonna weigh out. Yet farmers, we risk takers and patient. You can be patient and risk takers when you're buying substandard products. That's why I'm calling upon our government, our leaders. Please come help us, help the local farms, help the local JZs who are coming up to show that they can work. Instead of saying they cannot work, they're on TikTok, they choose those who can work, let them guide others and train others on what to do on small generational income businesses, which is our backbone of our country, which is agriculture. You can start small and be somewhere export to the East African countries. Because government can lend out land to these people. Government have land, government has access to capital to help these young people access jobs and have work, change their lives and the lives of people they live with and the community they live with. That is a collective effort to all of us Ugandans, and it's our right to fight for our rights. Listen, be suppressed. Don't be suppressed when you know something. Share this information to somebody who really wants to know more about chicken farming. Don't hinder the information. Share the information that you can have a blessing. Even though the information is not useful to you at the moment, share. All Ugandans who are selling something. They support Ugandans and they support us. Let's change the mindset of not supporting us. We Ugandans, there's no way you're gonna change that. Even though you come here and say, okay, I'm not going back there, I change. You are from there. God put you there. You know you only forgetting who and where you came from and who you are. Yes, but go down yourself and find out who you are and cut that it out. Then come back to the normal mindset of being you. It's all about us and it's us to act now and it's us who are gonna be judged for the next future because our elders are done. They are just existing because they want to defy but the laws of the earth and the universe and their God has already put a limit. There's no one who can go beyond it. It's our time now to act, to feed the nation, to feed Mother Africa, to feed Uganda, to feed East Africa, to feed our people so that they can have a better unhealthy bodies for the better brains to seed for Africa when they're eating healthy. That's why at Sesama Mixed Farm we come and pride in quality, not quantity. We shall feed and supply and sell to those who need quality and make a change in the fuel community for those who are for that which we can afford right now to supply quality. Thank you for listening to Sesanga Mixed Farm, Sesanga Family Business. May Allah protect you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Salute to all Sesanga Aras. May God bless you, my daughters and sons. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Once again to my family.
kyewuunyisa nti togenda kunfollowinga olw'ensonga nti nze mpositinga mirimu gyange. Kyannaku nti togenda kundayikinga wadde okumpaayo ka komenti akamu bwe kati nga kampaana olw'ensonga tya nti nze mpositinga mirimu gyange. Naye senga babadde bawala beeyambudde obanga bisesaasesa ngamba ebyo ebitalina makulu senga oli okwo ogulubana si kyo.